guys, welcome back. Because I wanted to make a quick video before I went to logos, and I was just testing the dawnwalkers, right? The Supai and the Ascator, or how do I pronounce it? You know, the ones that summon the fire ant and the Supai, right? And essentially, like, if you watched the previous video, go check it out if you haven't. It's basically talk about how the deck needs discard outlets. And on top of that, like, this actually gives you something after you discard. It's not just a body like Defrag Dragon would be, or like Quick Draw, right? Like, that's essentially what the deck was missing, right? You need a discard outlet to set up the grave for Junk Synchron. And this does it perfectly because it's a non-tuner, right? The initial body that you intend to summon, right? And then it summons the tuner, which is another plus because you discard, right? The cards you're going to be discarding, you want them in the grave, and some of them are like recurable, right? Like Jet Synchron. Let's say, for example, like, I'm going to just discard Jet Synchron. I could even just discard for itself. So it's essentially you're just summoning it for free, like basically, right? And like just watch. This is pretty cool. This is a crazy game. I'm going up against Grand Maju deck. This trap card is insane. I didn't even know what this was out. Is it even out yet? But let's check it out. Okay, so like going second, I'm like, oh my god, this is pretty good because I have the initial setup. Like you have a Stardust Charge play and a Yaji play without summoning. Let's create the near junk summon, which is what the intention of the card is. Look at this, look at that. You see this setup? Look, do you see the setup? I haven't even summoned yet. Like, I have not even summoned. Let's say, for example, let's say the Yazi's stuck, right? That means I would have floated into Mermer. Mermer would have turned into... Oh, it just does so much. Like, it just does exactly what it was meant to be doing. Like, it's just so good. Okay, let's continue. Oh, yeah, this is a trap. So, basically, look at it. Like, that's crazy. Like, I mean, of course, like, you get, like, I don't know. Just keep watching. Let's keep watching. So he negates my Yazi. So right here, I'm thinking like, oh man, I kind of regret not triggering my Doppel in hand. So I was like, oh man, I have to use my normal summon on a Doppel. So like, I just continued to Synchros off. I'm like, okay, I'm still kind of new, like with like utilizing the what's it called, the Duskwalkers, right? Yeah, wait, is this called Duskwalker? I think those were dawnwalkers. Maybe it's the OCG translation or something. But yeah, I was still kind of fresh on how to like sequence this properly. It seems pretty straightforward, right? Like, but like the fact that it gives you the tuner, it kind of makes you have other options. So it's like, oh wow. So you kind of have to like rewrite your brain. Like, okay, I have this as an option now. So then I can just rely on this and not fully rely on the other one. So it's a weird thing to think about. But like, let's continue. So I go junk speeder play, just get the one tuner, right? Draw a card. I thought I was gonna get the float off the Yazi, that's why I went for that play, and apparently I didn't get the float. I was like, oh, that's pretty whack. Dude, this is what I like about the spot removal, right? And this is where I'm like, okay, he's probably playing Grand Maju at this point. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, am I just gonna lose? And look at that, that's crazy. If Satellite Warrior gets destroyed, you just special summon as many Synchro or Stardust monsters you can from your graveyard. That's crazy. Oh, that's amazing. I was like, oh, okay, these are my defenses. If he has Grand Maju, I have defense. Like, that's crazy. And then if I live, I have a follow up for junk, right? And he pops it, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. He attacks. I'm like, okay, I'm left with junk Synchron. Well, if we set a back row, what the hell that back row can be? So right here, I should have gone speeder. Right here, I should have gone speeder, but I forgot I used both my shaman and my formula synchron. So I was like, wow. So I was trying to draw fire ant, which is not ideal, and I had to go for a Trish play. I'm like, oh my god, this is why like level 1s are just essential for synchro climbing, because it gives you versatility, right? It's not bulky, it's not like too much of an increase of level, so it's like it lets you be versatile with your level 1 tokens. So I go Trish. I'm gonna go. I keep his Grand Maju in graveyard because I have a Call of the Grave, just in case he top decks it and he goes summons, and when he attacks, once he declares an attack, I'm just gonna Call of the Grave it. And he tops something similar, which is Necroface, resets our Banis piles, right? And I'm like, oh my god, top deck reward! This is freaking amazing! Then I go, okay, I still have the Mirror in deck. So I was like, what should I do, right? Because I was thinking like I used up pretty much everything, right? I was thinking of going for like going for the Stardust Assault Warrior, just to have more bodies and just in case he gets rid of one, right? Because like let's say he tops like a Grimaju, I'll have a token or a level 6 to work with. And then, but at the end I'm like, nah. But what if he drops the Desires? I was like, let's just go for the Dragster, the safer play, right? And then he goes. I'm like, I'm nerve-wracked because I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I have a couple of the grade for the Grand Maju, and this is where I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm so glad. I almost synchroed into Omega right here, and I was like, I'm so glad I didn't attack. I was like, oh man. Then I go attack, and synchronous to that, bring this back. I was like, this is so cool. I was like, oh my god, it's amazing. I just pretty much get set up. And I feel pretty confident because I don't think I'm not fearing the Great Maju because I have the Call of the Grave. So if he does try to go for attack, for an attack declaration, I just renegade it. And I top deck bottom Avarice, two limited cards. And I'm like, oh damn, you strike this. I was like, okay, that's interesting. I'm like, let's go for it. So I want to set up a Satellite Warrior play. Look at that, that's crazy. Look at this. I'm like, well, let's go for it. And then this is what I like Omega. The Omega is just an amazing little toolbox thing. Like you just recycle any synchro. You can even recycle your pot, which is something I kind of was tempted to do, which I think I should have. And then he goes Duster, and I chain the call by just in case you top deck Square Maju the following turn. I'm like, let's go, oh my god. Try to go for like as much damage as possible because he has like 12k, dude, 12k. And then he just starts top decking bad things, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm at like, if you top deck the Grand Magi, I lose, but like you gotta live on the edge sometimes, and let's just go for it. I go battle, attack. Oh my god, it's just so close. I'm like, oh, if he tops the Grand Magi, I lose. If he tops the Grand Magi, I lose. But he didn't. He just tops like a freaking Fever Force. And I'm like, oh my god, I should have this. And there it is. That was close. Let me show you the deck profile. Okay, so here's the deck profile, right? It's a 50 card deck. Like I said, it's just working with ratios since it's like a fairly new build. I just want to see what like I need, what I don't need, what is essential, what isn't, and what works, you know, and what doesn't. And yeah, it's yeah. I basically just added the dawnwalkers and yeah, and the fire ant and the supply, right? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these at 3, but you want to open them, like that's the thing, you want to. And then the same thing with Cool Bolt. Cool Bolt is it can be cool, but like if you open it without any discard outlet, it can be a bit of an issue. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna just keep playing Cool Bolt, but it's just so cool to have. Like it's just like a free body. Like it's basically it becomes free when you discard for the Performer popper up and for the Dawnwalkers. It just becomes so free because that's what you want. You want cards that don't really minus you. Like you know, like if you discard Cool Bolt for this, right? You just special the tuner and then it just brings itself back. So you basically summon it for free, and that's what you want. Same thing for the Shudo. Like you discard this for this, it doesn't matter. Like it's basically a free card. It's a free special summon. The extra deck, I was gonna put in Blazar, but like it just didn't make it a cut. Like I wanted more toolbox route, and this felt much more more consistent, right? But of course you can play it. You can take out one of the boss monsters, but like I feel like this is the way it's toolboxy. I guess you might be able to take out Stardust Assault Warrior, but this just comes in clutch sometimes. Like it just does these little plays that you normally wouldn't have if you didn't play it. Well, that's crazy, dude. These guys just make the deck so much better. Like it could even be a needle fiber if you really wanted to. Like honestly, it can. But this is exciting. I want to keep working on this build because I managed to pick up some from a friend from Locos. I made a post in the Yugioh Facebook group. And then I was like, oh my god. And then he messaged. I was like, oh dude, he took a picture of the layout. I was like, oh my god, it's Savior. Then thank you, Chris. So I've been picking that up today. And yeah, it's gonna be. Hopefully enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.